Welcome to the Woolwich Carnival summer program. My name is Rudy from Taro Arts, and I'm going to show you how to make and play with the scratchers. Woohoo! Hope you had enjoyed to make your own scratcher. As you can see, there are different bottles we can use. Mine is a pink one. Some people can do with milk bottles or different soft drinks. You can add handles to it, or you can just use the shape of the bottle to handle it. Yeah? How can we make music out of it? Well, we can just scratch it, very basic ways. Or you can hit the bottles, or you can hit it somewhere on the table, and you can mix them together. So perhaps we can have like a rock and roll beat that you are very familiar with. Talking about the rock and roll, let's make some music. So before we go for the music itself, let's show you some things. This is my sign for the rock music, okay? So every time I show you the sign, I count you in 1, 2, 3, 4, and we start. And this next sign is going to be my fingers facing down like a football player. And when I do this, we are going to do tum, 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 tum. England! Do you remember that? I'm sure you do. Okay, so rock and roll and football and back to the rock and roll. Are you ready? Let's do it then. Hold your handles, hold your scratchers. 1, 2, 3, go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Four times. Rock and roll. Yeah. And we can have some variation, okay? Are you ready for the football? Let's do them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We all came here Mondays and Wednesdays with the kids to put masks, make masks for the carnival, get the guys up from carnival team to come and work with us to do a little mini carnival to put smiles on people's faces and show them what they're missing and what they've got to come on the 12th of September.
For them to be participating in something that can be universal for everybody, to do things differently. And just engaging the music, making the crafts, the learning of it all, just something different.
The Woolwich Carnival is really about the people who live in Woolwich and wider Greenwich. The carnival has always been about the people. And so this year is different, obviously, because of the current situation with COVID-19. We can't have carnival as how we normally will have carnival. So the idea is that now that we're out of lockdown, we've just decided that we're going to go ahead with the carnival and really get the people to do their own things in their neighborhoods, and whether it's dancing, arts and crafts, and just doing their own small carnival locally. It's really important to get the young people involved in carnival. Carnival is about the community spirit, and it's about getting young people to come together to enjoy, to connect to the bigger picture, to connect to one another, and just bring that community spirit. We know young people always bring something different than the older generation, and they always help switch things up. So it's very important to, it's part of, lots of people are indoors during this time, and so it's important for them to come out and feeling connected and feeling that sense of normality during this time. But yes, it's always important for me, young people switch things up.
I think it's really, really important. I think it brings a lot of pride in the community, and it allows young people to get involved in various projects that are taking place locally, and I think it's a really good opportunity.
Today has been absolutely fantastic. The children have been engaging, and the adults, the parents, have been really amazing to take part, and it's fantastic to see them do what they've done today.
Woolwich Carnival, stronger together. Follow us on social media.
Hello, welcome to Woolwich Carnival's summer program. I'm Rosanna from Taru Arts, and today I'm going to show you how to make some carnival decorations for your home.
Woolwich Carnival. Welcome to the You're Welcome programme. My name is Jane and I'm the coordinator. Just a bit of background, the You're Welcome programme aims to make health services in the lovely borough of Greenwich young people friendly. And so our young assessors that you're going to hear from in a minute go out and mystery shop pharmacies, GP surgeries, sexual health clinics and children's centres to make sure that they meet the You're Welcome young people friendly standards. Obviously during COVID we haven't been able to do mystery shopping, but we have been meeting up over Zoom, and it's been really good to find out what the young people have been doing during COVID, to support each other, and we have been learning more about sexual health during this time. Okay, so I'm going to hand you over first of all to Sheldon, who's going to talk about his experiences for a little bit, and what it's like being part of the You're Welcome team. Go for it, Sheldon.
Hi, Woolwich Carnival. It's a shame we can't be down there with you in person this year, but I'm sure we're going to put on a smashing virtual event anyway, and I'm looking forward to 2021 when we have, hopefully we can smash the record and have the biggest parade. I've been with the You're Welcome programme for about 3 years now. It's an incredible programme. I get to go around and, as Jane said, mystery shop. Probably my favourite thing about the programme is hearing from young people and getting to influence how services are delivered. Often you can find that some services aren't quite up to scratch, and they might be good for older people, but when it comes to young people they're just really not quite there. So it's great that I get to make them services better.
I actually was really excited for the Woolwich Carnival this year because it probably would have been my first time actually going to it. It's a shame we don't actually get to go there physically, but once again, like Sheldon said, I'm sure it's going to be amazing and it's going to be a super hit. One thing I really like about being a part of the You're Welcome project is that it's a great way of making Greenwich a better place for all the young people, because a lot of people don't like to get out their comfort zone, and sometimes they're not able to get the help they need. So that way we're here and we can make sure the services are better for them, and it's a bit more easier for them to access it.
The Carnival Forum is made up of over 25 individuals and groups from across the various sectors, from schools to individuals, the voluntary sector, the local authority, so many individuals who has invested so many hours just wanting to see this big day come together around just celebrating Woolwich.
Joy to see how it's grown over the years, from the position 2 or 3 years ago where we had maybe 8 or 9 community organisations and schools involved, through to last year where we had more than 20.
We have artists coming into school doing either drumming and dancing or costume making, or all 3 of those, and then we kind of start to encourage the whole school to be excited about Carnival. We have assemblies, the children get really excited about the workshops, and they really enjoy the workshops. And then over the years we've had more and more of the children actually turning up on the day.
The Carnival it does captures who are the individuals who live in this community, and it's really awesome to see when everyone comes together, because we all go off in different directions, but just on that day it's just everyone coming and celebrating.
I'm Marvin, I'm a local recording artist and a youth and community worker. The stage and music program has really developed over the last 3 years. So the first year we just did it all as like one thing. But then we quickly realized that what was needed was like a separate focused program. And so for the second year, we put a young musicians program together. Where we specifically targeted and made time and space for young people to be able to give them individual support. I'm blown away by not just the talent, but the enthusiasm and the energy, I think.
I think just seeing them enjoying themselves on the day and really, feeling like we're really celebrating ourselves as a community, because if you have a community that's always being told that it's not a good place, that's quite damaging for those children. So to know that your community you come from is celebrated because people feel that it's got value, then that's really good for their kind of self-esteem, I think.
For me, grassroots, the community is everything, and to see the real Woolwich community, you have to be working at that level. So, sitting around the table where we see London South East College, we see the different schools, we see Taru Arts, EEA, and then we have Woolwich Common community, we have Dockyard.
One of the things I love about the carnival is that part where different communities do their own thing. So yes, we have the group that are sitting around the table and coordinating and planning and everything, but then there's the communities that are planning their own special, unique contributions to the carnival, and they're doing it out of our sight. And then on the day they appear with something that's a complete surprise to us, and that's really magical.
Welcome to Woolwich Carnival Summer Events Program. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Rudy Rocha from Taru Arts, and I'm going to show you how to create and to make a clapper. Today we're going to play a little bit of Brazilian music for Carnival. And then we're going to use the clapper to use some breaks and also to play the caixa beat. The caixa beat goes like this. Let us play samba. Let us play samba. Let us play samba. So, if we put the break number 1, followed by the caixa beat, this is what we will have. Are you ready? Off we go. 1, 2, off we go. Play, freeze, freeze, freeze. Play, freeze, freeze, freeze. Play, freeze, play, freeze, play, 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 play. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let us play samba. Let us play samba. Let us play samba. Let us play samba. Wow, excellent. Shall we carry on? Great. Now I'm going to show you the break number 2. The break number 2, we are going to sing twice and then we sing and play. Ready? And after that we carry on with the caixa beats. Yeah? Are you ready? Let's go then. 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, how do you do? Let us play the samba too. Again. Hey, how do you do? Let us play the samba too. Sing and play. Hey, how do you do? Let us play the samba too. Woohoo! Hey, 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 how do you do? Do, do. Let us play the samba too. Back to your music. Let us play samba. Excellent. Now let's play the Carnival break, also known as C shape. In this one, we are going to start very quiet and go very loud. Okay? Also, I will leave a gap at the end of the break for us to sing something. Yeah? So let's learn the pattern first. Are you ready? Let's try. C shape. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. So now let's replace the 1, 2, 3 for something more interesting. We are celebrating the Woolwich Carnival. So what you're going to do, we're going to do the first one, and we're going to say, Woolwich. The second one, Carnival. The third one, Stronger Together. And the fourth one and last one, Party. And from the party beat, we go back to our caixa, and that will be the end of our session. Are you ready? Woolwich! Carnival! Stronger together! Party! Woohoo! Well, hope you enjoyed the session. I'd like to thank the Woolwich Carnival for the opportunity and ask you to share with us your beautiful clapper. Maybe take some pictures of the clapper you made, or perhaps record a clip with you playing. Yeah, we can play together. Perhaps you can use our video to play over and record something and share with us. Yeah, and remember, the Woolwich Carnival is you. Without you, there is no party, there is no carnival, and overall, stronger we are, and together we stay. Stronger together.
Woolwich Carnival, stronger together. Follow us on social media.
everyone, I'm Mary Jane. I'm from Woolwich Common Community Centre and Made in Greenwich, and I'm here to show you how to make these fantastic festival bracelets for the Woolwich Carnival. And they're really easy to do. You can make them out of stuff you've already got at home. So to make one, you'll need a piece of wool. And wool's really good because it snaps nice and easily, which is a good safety tip in case your bracelet gets caught in something. So a piece of wool, enough to go around your wrist and enough to tie a bow. Then you want things to thread onto your wool. So you might use some wooden beads if you happen to have those. If you haven't, don't worry. You can use a straw, which you can cut up into bead shapes as well. I've got some feathers, which you could stick in, a bit of tinsel left over from Christmas, and then these fake flowers from my mum's display. Shh, don't tell her, I quite like using those too. Really anything goes. And if you haven't got anything at all to thread onto your bracelet, you can make your own beads. And all you need to do that is a bit of an old magazine or some other paper. Cut a triangle, that sort of shape, a nice long triangle, and then just square off the ends, just like I'm doing here. So it looks a bit like that, like a church steeple really. Get a pen, and starting with the wide end, just roll it over your pen. And then put a bit of glue on the bottom. And then continue rolling it so it sticks down nicely. When that's dry, you can just push it off your pen and you've made your own paper beads, and they'll look really good threaded onto your bracelet. So, I've got everything I need. Let's start threading. Now you can either just push the wool through yourself, or if you've got one of these child-friendly needles, which is a plastic needle, so it won't hurt you, you can use that. I'm going to do that just for speed, but really you can just push the wool through yourself. So let's start. What should we do? We'll have a wooden bead to start with. I'm going to put on some straw beads. They look really good. I love this stripy paper straw. Got some of the flowers. I'm going to just push those on. Put a couple of those in. I love that yellow colour. They're really nice and bright. They're going to look great for the carnival. I know. Let's have a bit of this Christmas ribbon. That's left over from Christmas. I'm going to tie a bit of that on. That's going to look really cool. So let's tie that on next to my flower. So you can just build it up as you go along and just do whatever you fancy. That's going to look really nice. Some of my paper beads. Put a couple of those on. I like that orange colour. That's really lovely. And then I've got some little bells as well, which would be fun to use if you've got anything like that at home. One more of these wooden beads. It's a bit thin, that one. Let's try another one, that green one. There we go. Fantastic! So when you think you've got enough to go around your wrist, then you just tie it on with a bow and add it. You can make a few of them, and so you've got several on your wrist. It's going to look really, really cool and really going to match the floats and the colourful costumes of the carnival. So whatever you do, have a great time. Remember to keep a distance, keep safe, and have a wonderful Woolwich Carnival. Bye-bye! Bye!
Hello, welcome to Woolwich Carnival summer program. I'm Rosanna from Taru Arts, and today I'm going to show you how to make a carnival headdress using a cereal box and a magazine. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had fun making your carnival headdress. Don't forget to send your pictures, share with us, and tag Woolwich Carnival. Thank you, bye, see you soon.
I'm Mary Jane and I'm going to be doing a craft project with you today, something that's really easy to have a go at home, no matter what you've got lying around, and that is bunting. I made this bunting out of old magazines, but you can even use newspaper, or if you've got it, then use some white paper like that, perhaps something that you have in a printer. The best way to make your bunting is to have a template, just a triangle, something like that, but have a flap on the top so that you can fold it over and stick it onto your string when you come to actually string your bunting together. But whatever you decide to do, cut out your template, your triangle, and then decorate it with whatever you've got handy. I've done one here using hearts made out of an old Easter egg wrapper. That really says love to me. If you've got newspaper and you don't have anything else, you can even make really pretty bunting using newspaper. And with this one I put on the colours of the rainbow and cut out a little butterfly as well, just to make it look extra special. However you decide to do your bunting, when you've finished, and you want to maybe make 6 or 7 of these at least, the size to go in your window so that all your friends can see it. When you've finished, take the back of your bunting with its little flap and get some glue and stick all the way along that flap. And then you can put it over a piece of string, just like that. So it's going to stick onto the string and you can have all your flags hanging along the piece of string. Make sure though that you leave a nice long bit at the end and tie a loop so that you can hang it onto a drawing pin or something on your window and actually string your bunting up.
came here Mondays and Wednesdays with the kids to put masks, make masks for the carnival, get the guys up from carnival team to come and work with us to do a little mini carnival to put smiles on people's faces and show them what they're missing and what they've got to come on the 12th of September.
For them to be participating in something that can be universal for everybody, to do things differently. And just engaging the music, making the crafts, the learning of it all, just something different.
The Woolwich Carnival is really about the people who live in Woolwich and wider Greenwich. The carnival has always been about the people. And so this year is different, obviously, because of the current situation with COVID-19. We can't have carnival as how we normally will have carnival. So the idea is that now that we're out of lockdown, we've just decided that we're going to go ahead with the carnival and really get the people to do their own things in their neighborhoods, and whether it's dancing, arts and crafts, and just doing their own small carnival locally. It's really important to get the young people involved in carnival. Carnival is about the community spirit, and it's about getting young people to come together to enjoy, to connect to the bigger picture, to connect to one another, and just bring that community spirit. We know young people always bring something different than the older generation, and they always help switch things up. So it's very important to, it's part of, lots of people are indoors during this time, and so it's important for them to come out and feeling connected and feeling that sense of normality during this time. But yes, it's always important for me, young people switch things up.
I think it's really, really important. I think it brings a lot of pride in the community, and it allows young people to get involved in various projects that are taking place locally, and I think it's a really good opportunity.
Today has been absolutely fantastic. The children have been engaging, and the adults, the parents, have been really amazing to take part, and it's fantastic to see them do what they've done today.